I'm making some Scentsy Fresh clothesline samples to put into my Whiff Packs, which are basically like little bag parties that I mail out for my customers and my hosts. And I wanted to show you how I was actually making these. So these are all done over here. And these are the bottles. This is what they look like. These are 5 milliliter little bottles. See, it has a little spritz. When they come, obviously they are empty. But what you can do, make sure I get that back on there real tight. I don't want it to leak out. Okay. So I get these on Amazon and I get 24 pieces. And these are, again, the 5 milliliter size. So 24 of these little spritz sample bottles, okay? I will link that in the description. So this is what it looks like when it's all packaged up. But, so let's go ahead and let me show you how to do these. So here's how I actually do it. And there's probably a better way to do it. But I take my Scentsy Fresh, or whatever liquid I'm making samples of. I take off the lid and I pour it. I just use a glass Pyrex little bowl, and that way it just makes it easier. Now, these little vials or spritz containers, they actually come already with these little pipettes, okay? So all I do is I pour the Scentsy Fresh in there, squeeze to suck it up, and then I take the lid off, squeeze, pour it in. Once it's full, then I just put the cap back on, and there we go. So it's ready to go. What I've done in the past is I used to do labels like around the outside, and I found that they wouldn't necessarily stick all the way. They would fall off, and it just was not becoming effective. So I thought, okay, I need to put these in a bag somehow. So this is how I'm packaging them now. So once you've got them filled up, I'm gonna put that over there. Once you've got them all filled up, here's all, well, 23-ish, whatever. I don't know. Already got a couple done. We're going to use the 3x4 bags. So it's a 3x4 size bag. You could use whatever size you wanted. I'm just using these because they're a little bit bigger and I think it'll just look better. Now, what I have done also is I've gone ahead and I've made myself some labels. I use the app Over, but you could use Canva, whatever app that you use. And you can see what I've done for my labels. I've simply created a QR code, and that QR code, all they have to do is put their phone to it and scan it, and it will pull up the Scentsy Fresh on my website. So that way they can see all the fragrances that it's currently available in. And I just make this little graphic. It just says Scentsy Fresh, the scent clothesline. It has the description of clothesline. And then, so it has a little bit of my branding. I just took my picture and just made it a little bit opaque so it looks in the background. And that's my sticker. I do that on Avery. So once I make my graphic, let me explain that a little bit better. I make the graphic and then I go to avery.com. I type in the code for the stickers that I'm using. And in this case, they're number 6572. And then once that pulls up, I just use the blank template. I add image and I pull this image from my camera roll, size it up to the size of the sticker and hit print. There we go. So I've got all my stickers ready to go. Now I've got my bags. So I've got a sticker here ready. So what I'm gonna do is I'm just placing these, just kind of right in the middle of the bag. Stick it on real good. There we go. Plop it in. And make sure I get like the air out of it because of course, when we're putting these together, I want it to sit well in the packaging. So there you go. Here's some of the samples that I've already made and they're ready. Whenever I make samples, I do it in one big batch. So that's why I'm making this whole batch. This way, all I have to do for the rest of the parties that I'll be sending out is just grab and fill up my little bag parties. Or if this is a sample for a thank you or for a guest, I just have to grab it and add it into the package that I'm sending out. So there we go. Fun stuff. You guys can make these samples super easy and quick. This whole thing of just filling these, that took maybe 10 minutes, like to do all of those. And then it took me maybe another 10 minutes just to make my graphic, and just pulled up Avery. I do everything from my phone when I'm printing. So this is all done from my phone. Right here as I'm just, watching TV and have it all pulled up. I print my stickers, put it all together. There we go. And that's it. So I would say this is a project that maybe takes about 20 minutes. You guys can totally do this.